Wagwan people, flame them and shame them. You see flame talk, no man, coming up in this video. Prime Minister Holness go all out pan the killers them, you know. Yeah, the man even make them know say, you know, all hang we come in play, you know. People, be things are go on. Me know you don't want to miss out, so stay tuned.
Kingston, what's happening? We not watch news. Why one like a young man yesterday running on my mother house a bleed, mash up, a kill them, go fi kill him. Meet man online and come and be if you meet man in a real life. Why are we doing this? We not watch news. Kingston, what is happening? If we not stop make them pretty brown boy here with a nice car, make no come and mobile. If we live a mobile and we not want them. We live here and we not want them. Uno na pick up pa nothing. Nothing na connect. Why are we coming here? Yes, if you don't know mobile. Yes, if you don't know, I said Tap Road connected to Greenpan, connected to Salem, connected to Flanker, connected to Norwood, connected to Canterbury Roadside. Stop coming down here. Stop coming. Stop come here. Uno na learn. Nothing na click in nearly dead.
Prime Minister Holness said, "We are changing the laws and sending strong penalties to criminals. Anyone convicted of murder will spend upwards of 30 years or more in prison." What a kasha. Killers, you know, hear what go on? The man also make we know say, death penalty a forward in the game. What a kasha. People, I want to talk to me in the comment section, if you agree with what the Prime Minister say. Right about now, make we hear what the Prime Minister have to say.
The government must take strong measures to send a signal that the intentional taking of life through violence, there can be no equivocation, no excuse that it is wrong under all circumstances, and that the punishment for it is very harsh and significant. So we're starting this process of changing the penalties in our law for crimes related to the use of intentional violence resulting in death. So crimes such as the possession and use of firearms, those must be dealt with harsh punishment that sends a clear and unequivocal signal that guns and weapons are not going to be accepted or tolerated in the society. I know in my constituency there are many youngsters. As I said, some of them are your grandchildren or your children who have gotten caught up in this gun culture, this fetish for guns. The law has been changed. If you are caught with an illegal gun, the penalty is minimum 15 years in prison. Minimum 15 years in prison. And depending on the nature of the crime going forward relating to guns, you could get life imprisonment. Somehow in the minds of people in Jamaica, they don't understand, especially the gunmen, the criminals who are pulling the trigger. They don't understand that the penalty for murder is either the death penalty or life imprisonment. They don't understand that. What they understand is that you can get a term of imprisonment, and after a certain number of years, you come back out. Well, all of that going to change. Anyone convicted of murder will be spending upwards of 30 years or more. And right now, what I'm detecting is that the sentiment of the society is hang them. I have my own personal views on hanging. But I appreciate and understand what the society is saying. The society is saying that those who take a life, their life should be taken away from them. there are challenges with the state ending someone's life. There are different perspectives and moral views on that. However, I believe that you can effectively take away someone's life by imprisoning them for a long period of time, taking them out of the society. Because once you allow a murderer to go free, that sends a bad signal to all the other people who are prone to use fatal violence, that they can be so angry, so wicked in their thoughts, that for them the cost to take a life is worth 10 or 15 years in prison. Because they are of the view that with a good lawyer, them can bust the case. And it empowers and emboldens. But look at that now. It devalues life. Because all taking of a life is worth is 15 years. So we have to change that. We have to change it by sending strong penalties to the criminals. So that when, no, I'm not saying that criminals are rational people. They're not sitting down and thinking and calculating. They're just going out there and act. But when confronted with the reality of their friend being locked away forever, it does change in their mind their behavior. So there is no question that higher penalties can be a strong deterrent and can shape behavior.